With the number of missing persons now exceeding 115,000, Mexico has become a map of absences. But in the midst of that void, thousands of women have chosen to face reality, armed with nothing more than shovels and steel rods. They go out in search of their children, so they won't become just another number in cold statistics. This is the movement of the searching mothers, a struggle born out of desperate love and sheer exhaustion in the face of helplessness. These are women who never chose to be activists. Life forced them to learn about law, forensic anthropology, and how to dig in places no one else dares to enter. Although the origins of these collectives trace back to the 1970s, the surge of violence in recent decades has turned them into a nationwide network. Without access to official forensic technology, they develop their own methods. Their main tool is a metal rod, which they push into areas where the soil appears disturbed. When they pull it out, they smell the tip. If the metal carries the scent of decomposition, they know they've found a positive. It's a painful science, learning to recognize the smell of death in order to recover a body. With these rudimentary techniques, they have accomplished far more than the state. The Sonora Collective alone has located more than 2,000 deceased individuals and has helped bring home hundreds of others who had been missing but were found alive. They have pushed for legislation and created citizen-led DNA databases. Their greatest victory has been restoring identity to those whom violence tried to reduce to forgotten numbers in unmarked graves. But searching for the truth in Mexico is often a death sentence. These mothers face not only organized crime, which protects its clandestine burial sites, but also the impunity of a justice system that rarely delivers accountability. Several of them, like Blanca Esmeralda and Cecilia Monzon, have been murdered for the crime of searching. They say they do not fear death. What they fear is never finding their treasures, the word they use for the remains they recover, bodies that were meant to disappear into anonymity. Every bone brought back is an identity restored and a family that can finally begin to move beyond uncertainty. These Mexican mothers are searching for treasures that violence tried to bury in oblivion.